Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Moonriver and how you can stake it on the Nova wallet, which is a Polkadot wallet. And some of you have been asking for this tutorial for quite a while. And I just had my tokens unstaked from Binance, so I'm moving them over to the Nova wallet and I'm going to be staking them there. So if you're going to enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and first of all, I actually want to take a look at the Moonriver chart. So if we jump into the chart here, you can see that Moonriver is basically on its lows. So you can see that we have landed on in the support zone here, $10, $11 roughly, and that has been our low in June. Since then, we have moved to the upside here, had a relief rally into August, and from there we pulled back down to where we started retracing from. So all in all, this is a good situation for us to start getting into Moonriver. And even if the price does go lower, you can still dollar cost average into it. We are very oversold. So if Bitcoin does decide to drop down to $14,000, Moonriver may go down to $8, and that's just going to be another opportunity for all of us to dollar cost average. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up screenshots on this for you on the screen, and we're going to take a look at how we can actually stake. So for that, you're going to need to download the Nova Wallet app on your phone, and it's really easy to do. I'm just going to leave a link down below letting you know everything you need to know about the actual wallet, but it's a decentralized wallet and you can set up an account there very easily. You don't have necessarily a email address connected to the account because this is a decentralized wallet. So all you have is your password, and if you lose that, you get your 12 seed phrase basically that you can use to restore the account in case of a loss. But here right now on the screen, you're going to see the first image, which is basically showing you the overview of the staking page. So there are different options you can choose on the bottom of the screenshot, as you can see. And what we need is staking. Then you have the three dots on the right side across from the Moonriver asset. And you want to click that. Once you do that, it will take you, or it will open up a different selection of coins you can stake on the Nova wallet. So what we're going to need is obviously Moonriver. So you want to click that. That will take you to the page where you can actually select your validator, and you're going to be able to choose how many coins you actually want to stake. Now, the minimum staking is going to be 5 coins, because if you go back to the first screenshot, you can actually see that you have a minimum stake of 5 coins, and the 15.5% is the APY. So that's basically your annual percentage yield, and that's what you're going to be making in a year. So that's pretty good for me. If I'm going to be staking for the next year and a half, 2 years, that's great rewards for doing nothing. You're securing the network by staking, and as you can see, the actual thing, the most important thing here is the unstaking period. So for Polkadot and Polkadex, the unstaking period is 28 days, but for Moonriver here, it is actually 2 days and 2 hours. So that is really, really good, because if the price starts pumping, getting closer to the bull market, you can actually have a 2-day window where you need to wait for your tokens to unstake, and then you can start taking profits if that's what you're looking to do. But I'm going to be unstaking all of my assets prior to the bull market starting, right as we get closer to the Bitcoin halving. That's, I think, when we're going to start unstaking here on this channel, at least. And obviously not a financial advice. You have to do what you have to do with your tokens. This is just what I'm doing with my Moonriver tokens. Okay, and you can see that there are 1.83 million tokens currently staked. So that just goes to show that, that's quite a lot of tokens, considering the supply of Moonriver is around about 20 million tokens, I want to say. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a huge chunk of the circulating supply. So that goes to show that the price can actually have these nice spikes from time to time. Okay, so moving over, you chose Moonriver as your staking asset. Then you want to select your collateral. That's basically your validator. And you want to be really careful with this, because you want to choose a validator that you can actually trust, because you want him to pay you, in Moonriver tokens as rewards, because if you choose someone and you haven't researched him, you haven't looked up this validator on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever he may be, because you need to make sure that this is a trustworthy validator. Obviously, you can't know that for sure. This is a decentralized wallet, but once you click the select a collateral, it's going to bring you over to a list of validators. Now, obviously, everyone's going to go for the highest percentage rate, but like I said, research every single one of them and just see the one that you like most. If he's active on Twitter, that's also a very good thing. And moving over to next page. So basically, you have chosen your validator. I have chosen mine as Smart Money. And as you can see, I have 20 tokens there. And the network fee is basically below a cent. So it's really cheap because it's the Polkadot network. So it's going to be really cheap. Minimum stake 5 Moonriver tokens. We talked about that already. And what you want to do then is you want to click continue. And basically that is pretty much it. As you can see, the tokens are staking. Now, one thing to note here is that the rewards are going to be coming in multiple times per day. For Polkadot and Polkadex, at least from my experience, I don't actually stake Polkadot. Well, I'm going to be speaking for Polkadex then. So for Polkadex, you get your rewards once a day. Now with Moonriver, that reward is going to be split into multiple chunks and you're going to be earning them throughout the day. And it's not compoundable. Polkadex is compoundable. This one is not, which means that the rewards are not going to be going back into the staking pool. They're actually going to be separate from that. And if you want to redelegate them into the staking pool, you can always do that. But yeah, for Polkadex, it's a bit easier with that because the rewards immediately go to the staking pool. So it's very convenient. I don't have to be constantly redelegating the tokens. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this tutorial was easy. If you still have some questions, let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, guys. Feel free to join me on Patreon. That's a great way for you to get lots of exclusive content because I do upload weekly podcasts, my low cap gems, project highlights. I take a look at your technical analysis requests. All of my trade alerts are going to be in there. So it's just a great space for you to get more exclusive content if you enjoy my channel, of course. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.